True that. True that. True that. True that. True that. All right, man. Where y'all want to go? Ravens, Raiders, Cleveland, Chiefs.
Can we stay? Can we stay on the Browns?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
sure.
would. Yeah. We're here.
All I gotta say is that I did predict the Browns to be in the Super Bowl. I don't know what the womp is coming from. Did they not look like a Super Bowl team?
Nigga,
hold on, wait a minute. No, we're not about to do that. We're not about to. Christian, what? Yes or no? What's your prediction on the Kansas City Chiefs starting off 0-2 wrong?
Yes. I mean, yeah, sure. But
no, it's not sure, nigga. It's just yeah. Shit's wrong.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna get to the Chiefs. I'm gonna get to the Chiefs in a second. But everyone's blowing up. Oh my gosh, what happened to the Chiefs? What's going on? How are the Browns up like this? Bruh, they are the most complete team in the entire league. Offense and defense, play calling wise. The only thing I don't like when it comes to play calling is that their defensive coordinator, he comes from that Seattle scheme. That scheme is susceptible to teams coming back on you. It is what it is. It's the scheme. But other than that,
Patrick Mahomes come back on everybody, bro.
I just
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Actually, Texas in the playoffs 2 years ago.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Okay, Sean Hart, I'm gonna get you Patrick Mahomes.
Did he come back on your Niners too in the Super Bowl? Did he come from behind?
First of all, the Niners are not my team, and they have the same defense. I said this 1,000 times. They have the same defense. I'm a Kyle Shanahan fan. I'm not a 49ers fan. I'm a Kyle Shanahan fan.
Okay, so that makes
they have the same defense. No, it doesn't.
Hey, bro,
it doesn't. Are you a Deshaun Watson fan? So you're a Texans fan now?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Shut up. So I'm gonna get to the Kansas City Chiefs, but the Browns looked like a Super Bowl team out there. They looked like they belonged on the field.
Lost. Are you gonna be a Super Bowl team and lose?
Okay. All right. You know what? Let me go ahead and get to the Chiefs then. Right. Let me tell you what the Chiefs are.
Come back.
Let me tell you what the Chiefs are. And Sean Hart, Sean Hart, please give me 2 minutes to lay this out. 2 minutes to lay this out because I want everybody to get it. Because folks think I'm smoking on something wonderful right now.
It was going 0-2, so go ahead. I'm just waiting.
The reason I said they were going to go 0-2, right, was because there's a flaw in the makeup of the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, when I say the Kansas City Chiefs, everyone thinks, oh, you must not believe in Andy Reid. You must not believe in Patrick Mahomes. You must not believe in Tyreek Hill. No, I do believe in those guys. Andy Reid, Hall of Fame coach. Patrick Mahomes, best or second best quarterback in the league, probably the best quarterback in the league. Tyreek Hill, best receiver in the league. I'm a little early on Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce's still elite. But Brett Veach is banking on 5 players and 2 great coaches and another really good coach. Brett Veach, the GM for the Kansas City Chiefs, has built a flawed team. He's banking on 5 players: Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, and Tyrann Mathieu. Everybody else is average to below average. One of those guys is hurt. It is done. It is over with. They can't continue to go on. The last 11 games that the Kansas City Chiefs were within 1 score, they are 11-1. The NFL average is 50%. The year they went to the Super Bowl, in those type of games, they were 5-4. They are due for a regression. That game, yesterday. Listen. Let me get my 2 minutes in. Let me get my whole thing in.
Stop yelling so fucking loud in the mic.
Let me get it in.
2 minutes, bro.
Let me get it in. Let me get it in.
Too much Red Bull.
This past weekend, the Browns dominated the entire game until Nick Chubb fumbled.
They dominated
They dominated the entire game.
They one of the best rushing teams in the league. You're right. They dominated running the ball.
They dominated the entire game until Nick Chubb fumbled.
That's the name of the game.
Until
so that's not a Super Bowl team. You making costly turnovers, that doesn't give you the characteristics of a Super Bowl team.
Okay, bro. Turnovers is a luck stat. You can either get lucky on it or unlucky on it. It is what it is, bro. Let me tell you. Let me tell you who knows about turnover luck. Bill Belichick. Every coach from high school through college to the NFL has the 2012 Patriots turnover practice tape. The 40 minutes turnover practice drill. Every coach does it from the 2012 Patriots. Why? Because Bill Belichick is the king of trying to manage turnovers. Guess what? They lost this weekend because they had bad turnover luck. Turnover luck is what it is. You can't control it half the time.
So are you saying the Chiefs won because of turnover luck?
Yes.
Turnover luck. So now opportunistically good defense that plays good in spurts. It bends, but it doesn't break. Not any of that, but just turnover luck.
Okay. Let me give you 4 plays. Let me give you 4 plays. Let me give you 4 plays. No. Let me give you 4 plays. Let me give you 4 plays, right? Okay.
Right. Wrap up your
The Browns are dominating the game. Nick Chubb fumbles. Now, if the Browns are lucky and they recover that fumble, hey, no harm, no foul, right? The Browns are unlucky, they didn't recover the fumble. It is what it is. That's fine. The very next play. No, sorry. The Chiefs go down, they get a field goal, right? The Browns go down and score a touchdown. The next play, Patrick Mahomes throws up a prayer. Just happens a prayer that is a very, very low percentage play. Guess what? Hey, John Johnson just happens to turn his head around at the wrong time. Tyreek Hill catches the ball. No one's back there. 75-yard touchdown, right? It's one of those plays you get with Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. It is what it is, okay? But it's a very low percentage play. All right, there we go. Look, all right, whatever. The next time the Browns have the ball, they go 3 and out. Hey, that's fine. We're going to punt the ball, let our defense play, right? Defense been playing pretty well all game. Let our defense play. Oh, snap. The punter, who on his first play in the entire game, because we've been dominating, drops the ball. Is that not unlucky? Okay, he drops the ball.
A poorly coached football team that doesn't.
A poorly coached football team that the first play your punter gets in the game is with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's a poorly coached football team.
I'm talking about. Hey, man,
okay.
The name of the game is execution. If
the name of the game is execution
on the football team or on
the name of the game
team,
is the name of the game is execution.
You do not execute, and they didn't do that. They didn't.
Okay. All I gotta say is, the Chiefs had 8 games last year, or 7 games last year.
Going back to
against not. The reason I'm doing that is because I believe that Brett Veach has built a flawed team. That this team is going to bust. This pipe is going to bust.
All right. So to sum up everything you're saying is they built a flawed team. The GM only has the team centered around 5 key players. If one of those players get injured, whether it be offense or defense, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to suffer severely. And you think that they are long overdue?
They don't even have to get injured. They don't even have to get injured. The reason I was going back to last year, Edward, is because eight of their one-score games last year that they played in was non-playoff teams.
Okay.
And all those guys that I was talking about were on the field.
Okay.
They lost to the Raiders, who were a non-playoff team.
Anything can happen.
And they didn't have Tyrann Mathieu on the field at all yesterday.
They didn't. That's fine. And guess what? The Browns' offense looked great without Tyrann Mathieu on the field.
Correlation?
But the turnover luck got him.
All right. So Christian,
but I'm saying it's not. I'm saying it's going to bust here soon.
All right, that's your prediction. Like we started off talking about the podcast, beautiful people. Unfortunately, we can't argue up until the end of the season. We have to trust the process and see this through game by game, week by week, possession by possession, to see if the Kansas City Chiefs actually do bust. Now, a very, very, very funny thing that Coach Johnson has been able to do is he's the nucleus, and we have this on tape, the nucleus of his argument against the Kansas City Chiefs before this week, he said nothing about the GM. He said nothing about it being centered around 5 players. He did say verbatim, Kelsey was on a downward spiral. That obviously didn't look like the case week 1. Then he also said he emphatically believed, again, these are his projections, the numbers, the data, whatever. He emphatically believed that the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line was going to get washed and obliterated, so much so that Patrick Mahomes would not
Did they not?
No, I didn't see that. I definitely didn't see that.
He was pressured 17 times. He was pressured 17 times this game.
Okay, so all right, that's cute. So you said the rookies, they were going to have a handful. They gave up two sacks, I believe. Hold on, I had wrote it down. Lucas Niang, he gave up 2 sacks. You had Orlando Brown going up against, I want to say, Garrett, and you had Lucas Niang going up against Clown, right? So I'm watching this, and I'm assuming that there's going to be some like stifling pressure that Patrick Mahomes is not going to be able to withstand the heat, and that's going to like take away from him being Patrick Mahomes. That did not happen, according to what I saw. That did not happen. And
Edward.
No,
Edward.
I let you talk. And what's funny
go ahead.
What's funny about this situation is I felt where you were coming from. Like, yo, these guys are rookies. They haven't really played like that. But like going back to how we used to praise Eric Bieniemy, I feel like it didn't matter in certain possessions. It didn't matter what the rush was between like the defensive line of the Cleveland Browns, because Patrick Mahomes already knew where he was going with the ball from the snap. So I think the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line, I think they held up pretty well. And I hear what you're saying, but I won't respect it till I actually see it happen, because you're speaking off like passion and prediction, like not like cold hard facts or whatever the case may be.
Because Tyreek Hill and Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes have proven.
How am I not? I'm trying to figure out, Edward. How am I not speaking on facts? Fact. They have 3 guys. They have 3 guys whose first snaps in the NFL. Sorry, the 3 guys. Is that agreeable? I'm not talking about them right now. I'm talking about the offensive line. They have 3 guys whose first snaps in the NFL were last week playing on offensive line. Is that not a fact?
Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, Lucas Niang. Yes.
Yes, that's a fact. Also, they spent a first-round pick on a left tackle who is not that good.
Orlando Brown.
Yeah, yes. First team All-Pro, multiple-time Pro Bowler, top 5.
First team All-Pro.
Yeah, he made first team All-Pro when he was with the Ravens. Look it up. Yes.
Okay. Well, that was very undeserved. But also too, his true pass sets are different. Listen, he's going to be a disappointment. He's going to be a disappointment for the Chiefs. He is not that much of an upgrade. He's not okay.
Prediction.
Projection.
We're talking about week 1.
Here's what is fact. Here's what is fact. Here's what is fact. The type of pass sets that he had to do for the Ravens is 100% different than what he would have to do for the Chiefs. They run 2 completely different offenses. There's more play action and screens in the Ravens playbook than there is in the Kansas City Chiefs playbook. Kansas City Chiefs are going to try to get it downfield. He's going to have more true pass sets every game in the Kansas City Chiefs playbook than he did with the Ravens. That is fact.
What I will give you, passing game, I think they did as great as you can expect them to do, considering the circumstances that you say they're under, having 3 guys who played their first snap. I think they did phenomenal under those circumstances. That's 1. 2, the only thing I would give you is that their run game was absolutely horrific. Their run game was horrific, and I give props to Eric Bieniemy for like not forcing that and understanding that. Because like in the second quarter, I believe it was, like he went pass play for 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 pass play until like they got into the second half and then start to try to get back to the run. So if you want to try to crucify them for like their run block protection,
they had to abandon it because they got down so much early. They had to abandon it.
Right. So there's that too. So, but like, according to your, I guess you're gonna preach this until the season is over with. But if we're talking about week 1 by itself, that those three guys, that offensive line as a front did well enough to give Patrick Mahomes the time he needed to pick that great defense apart.
Oh my God!
Or you can give credit to Eric Bieniemy, whoever you want to.
I give credit to Patrick Mahomes. Don't give credit to that line, bruh. You can give credit. You can give credit. You can give credit to Eric Bieniemy or Andy Reid, whoever's calling the plays for getting the ball out quick. But on the 75-yard touchdown, was Patrick Mahomes sitting in the pocket chilling, or was he running for his
laser that he threw on the rope?
On the rope doing what? Running for his life.
Fading out of bounds.
Running for his life because he was under pressure.
Bro, it's a game of football. Are they supposed to have every possession where he's sitting so comfortably in the pocket?
They gave up 17 pressures on 40 dropbacks. That's almost half his dropbacks. He was under pressure.
Well, Patrick Mahomes did pretty damn good against that defense that you speak so highly of. That defense you speak so highly of, Patrick Mahomes did pretty damn good against that defense.